Yeah.
Don't keep me in the dark. Cause it's bad. Show no bad for my heart.
God. Your bitch dig my fresh on some lottie-dottie shit. She always on her knees like my Abu Dhabi bitch. Miss Capone with my Uncle Tone and Maserati Rick. Jimmy Henson the only ones who could probably body this. Feel like I did 20, came home, stuck in 96. Never dropped it down like Tiny Archibald coming off the pit. How can y'all forget all the albums I done did? I'm an artist with no felonies. Can't tell me I'm not legit. I've been spitting real since real to real and floppy this. I can see why all the copywriters try to copy this. My girls say I'm Holly Holm. I get paid to rock the poem. Kick this shit off the dome like that Ronda Rousey chick. Black Conor McGregor, no losses under my records. But if I did and I see you again, I'm coming to wreck your treadmilling. I've been running from karma forever, legs killing. But I know that the Lord is my shepherd, lead pilling. I just quote songs when I'm under pressure, best feeling. When you know God gon' come to your rescue, just chilling. I be speaking in parables, pull the strap from up under my arm like it's a parachute. Trying to steal these parachutes. Shh. Y'all wanna hear some scary news? It's 8 o'clock, my partner just sprayed the block. Now he got the whole neighborhood hot. Thanks a lot, I'm with the Heather B and the Tracy G. Trying to sway the cop, I laid the plot. Told him he was next door at Jason's spot. That's the send-off, nigga. We was bad like Mike Jack with the shin guards, nigga. Thoughts go through my brain like a pinball, nigga. You got your style off my style, you a spin-off, nigga. Barry Sanders. 2 belts to carry hammers, talking guns, boy, I got a house full, I'm Danny Tan. I was the driver for the Hitmans and Sammy Sammers. Heard plenty stories about kidnappings and healthy ransoms. Ambulance, I pick you up, better hope that your family answers. Lost a couple fights to them, but still, I'm fairly handsome in Atlanta. I swear, I done fucked like every dancer. Off every word, my mouth red like Cherry Fanta, Hail Mary. I'm Machiavelli with every stanza. This note is a gift, written sincerely Santa, the legend, the legend.
Legends are born, they are not made. And their names will live on for the rest of our lives.
I'm a legend. I've been that nigga in my town since I was 7. I'm a legend. Yeah. Even when I'm not a stone mountain, feel the prison. I'm a legend. Before I started selling pounds of the lettuce. Before I had the 20s mounted on the Chevy. Yeah. Today if God decided to send me back to heaven. Back when the Dolphins had Marino. I had thoughts of Palominos. Putting my broad in Valentinos. I started bagging Dinos. My partner used to drop his mama off at bingo. Now we back to clock casinos. We want the bread. We even tried to rob the Kinkos. Cause we heard they had a lot of paper. Can't sleep like I had 20 cappuccinos. Hope my past don't come back to haunt me like when Benny Cappuccino. Black Latinos. Bags of gasolino. Catch a bird to Oakland, then we fly them back to Reno. Some of y'all that catch the lingo. This is real trap shit. Keep the calculator like I'm about to do a math quiz. Put the mustard on the turkey bag, that's how we rap shit. Before I did it rap shit, could've been a draft pick. Brother hit a fast lick. Always had a bad bitch who left me for a rich nigga, cause I never had shit. But once she see how green the grass is, she'll be running back after she done had kids. But can you blame her? You see all this swag, bitch? Look at what my dad did. He raised a motherfucking legend. I've been that nigga in my town since I was 7. I'm a legend. Yeah. Even when I'm not a stone mountain, feel the prison. I'm a legend. Before I started selling pounds of the lettuce. Before I had the 20s mounted on the Chevy. Today if God decided to send me back to heaven, I'm a motherfucking legend.
I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up dailies, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Yeah, I really ain't ready to start the show yet. I'm a vibe for a second.
Out my lyrics, my vision's explicit, my taste is exquisite. All I spit is dope, cause I used to deal it. The streets is what raised me, it took a whole village. You never see me smile, I need you to take me serious, cause I ain't never joking. Point blank period, say I ain't never joking. If I said it, then I meant it. Shout it, I'm vintage, it ain't a nigga like me. I like my guns quiet and I like my women feisty. I know you don't like me, so what, bitch, bite me. I'm kicking down the door cause y'all niggas ain't invite me. Honey, I'm home, I took a seat on the throne where I belong. The journey was awful long, I'm going at it alone. I got it, whoever wanted, I turned him into a donor. I put my work in the street, my cubicle was a corner. My brother was in the coma, I couldn't do shit to save him. I had to sit back and watch as the Reaper came back to take him. I wish he made it to witness how far I made it. Cake every day, we don't need a special occasion. I'm still gassing up, my ego then got inflated. Cause she ain't never read my name on no affidavit. Still, I move like I'm under investigation. All the carrots I done gave to my lady, no vegetation. Sorry, you asked me too many questions, I get evasive. Dr. Don tripping, you niggas testing my patience. Keep trying, you not phasing them. Hard body vibranium. Shoot like I aimed at a hoop in a gymnasium. Real, still recognize real, and you an alien. The skeletons inside my closet could fill a stadium. I'm still shining on niggas, I feel radiant. You not who you are in your rhymes, you a plagiarist. Ballin' in this bitch, I'm the favorite for a daily pick. I just had a dream that I was broke and that shit made me sick. Here's what the tub told the toilet on some player shit. You might get more ass than me, but I don't take no shit. Steady mobbing with the carbon, got a laser kit. Money on your head, I put out more hits than Taylor Swift. Pistols flashing, lights, camera, action. Got my ears ringing, I might need an aspirin. My wife a spoiled brat, she wanna take a trip to Aspen, just so she can take a bunch of selfies in the cabin. I remember vividly, but we ain't really have it. Food stamps below, we had to stretch it out and ration. A couple M's up and still not comfortable relaxing. Maybe that's a concept that I ain't truly grasped yet. I was moving pounds before they called them hashtags. Feeling like Lito with the trash bags, long lip pip.
Man, I had to get that off. Man. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is JuniorTheTruth. This is indeed your Black Coffee Club live for man, what is today? Man, July 17th. July 17th, 2024, man. The time is now 8:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why this is so. Oh, my ears are too. My earphones is too loud. My monitor is too loud. I'm sitting there like, man, why is that so loud, man? Yeah, man. Salute to Saha the Prince, man. Salute to Don Tripp for ushering me in the spirit. What's going on with y'all, man? Shout out to the family. I am indeed your host, JuniorTheTruth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth. That's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man. If you're really looking for me, you can catch me over on the Simple Truth Network, www.thesimpletruth.network. Pull up on me, man. Pull up on me. Salute to Avery Jackson. What's good with you, homie? Salute to the AB in the building. What's up with Big Dez, man? Desmond Kunkendall, my BCU family in the building. What's good with you, man? He called me DJ Junior Flames. DS in the building. What's up with it, man? Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. My vice president of the Boost Coalition, man. Salute to my brother in the building, man. It's Boost versus Bud or Bust with me. You feel me? It's Boots versus Bud or Bust, man. My kids going crazy upstairs. It's time for them to go to camp. Salute to my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to my beautiful sister Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. #TWT. What's up with you, beautiful? Salute to my brother Boxing and Barbecue in the building, man. What's good with you, man? Salute to my brother, man. Salute to Florida Treese in the building. Salute to my sister BCU. Oh, such a Treese, you just so damn sweet, girl. I wish I could just dip you in my black coffee and just swirl it around. You so damn sweet. And you evil too, because you are old Mississippi mound builder. So you real sweet, but you also slit somebody's throat. Don't leave that part out. Yeah, you'll also slit. You a throat slitter. Don't leave that out. Whole lot of goddamn Mississippi mound building. You hear my wild ass kids upstairs, man. Wild ass Indian. Salute to the OG Mr. Mott in the super chat, man. Salute, bro. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. Stormy, I ain't messing with you today, man. Boots, baby. It's boot. I'm finna go on a boots, bro. I'm finna go on a boots campaign. I'm finna go on a boost campaign starting today. Lucchini, this is it. What? Let's get rich. What? Salute to the homie Lucchini in the building. What's good with you, Lucchini? Jeff Spark, Queens, New York is in the building. What's good with you? Winston Lee, old school Winston Lee is in the building. Yes, indeed. Tree says she's the balance of dark and light. Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Salute to y'all though, man. What's going on with you? Man, it's all coming together with me, man. It's all coming together. I'm swell. Doing well, man. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to stay out of political conversations, man. I'm trying my best to stay out of political conversations, man. Especially because the majority of political conversations and that I actually find myself around are half-witted conversations. You feel me? And so I'm learning a lot about myself. And I really don't have a desire to engage in half-witted conversations. I'm gonna be real with you, Treese. Like half-witted conversations, meaning, and when I say half-witted, I mean people who have conversations in areas that they're not really that bright. Yeah, I'm not really messing with them, man. I'm not really messing with them. You know, they have conversations in areas that they're not really well versed in. And I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. It really kind of it really kind of turns me away, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't really enter into a lot of political conversations. The political conversations that I do find myself in are primarily based on the politics. This year, I will say this, I am voting what's best for the politics of myself and my family. I'm literally gonna vote those this year. Like, before I kind of have just kind of looked at what was best for like the greater good. I've looked at what I thought was best for other folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done, and I've even abstained from voting. I've even abstained from voting with regard to just kind of like, nah, man, I don't like the energy around the election. So I've abstained, you feel me, from voting. This year, I'm going to vote, and I'm going to vote my personal politics. You understand what I'm saying? I'm voting what's best for my tribe. I'm engaging in the process with regard to what's best for my tribe, what's best for business, what's best for me individually. And that's that, man. I'm gonna say this, man, and I guess I'm gonna give you this much. In various sectors of the country, in the professional capacity, there's an oversaturation of people. One of which, and I'll give you just one leg of my operation, which is logistics. So with me working and owning a company, owning a logistics company, one of the problems is that there is an oversaturation of people, and it's twofold. First and foremost, one thing is that there are always people out and always people in the way, and there are always accidents on the road. Yesterday I almost got ran off the road by a person who I perceived to be, and this is me being prejudiced, and me prejudging them, but I perceived them and I prejudged them to be an immigrant. And I was turning in, coming from a customer spot, and I was running to Five Below to get another bracket, for to get a bracket so that I could record a video. You saw some of you all saw the video up, the boxing. I know my brother Stormy B Man saw it, the boxing and boxes video up on the YouTube channel. So I had to get that bracket so that I could record that video. Okay. So I was turning into the parking lot to go to Five Below to get the bracket, and somebody came flying down the parking lot, literally on the wrong side of the street, and damn near head to head collision with my van. And I'm looking and I'm like, man, explicative, like I'm cussing and fussing. And then I'm just like, man, these folks, man, that be about a farm said it was a guala guala, wasn't it, Junior? Man, it wasn't even a guala guala this time, bro. It wasn't even a guala guala, man. It was a woman in a hijab, man. You feel me? Man. And she looked at, and I could look, I was piercing through the hijab, and she looked extra immigrant-ish. And I'm like, man. But there's always, and every we have probably, it's up to about probably 3 times a week now, we have like highway shutdown crashes. You feel me? Fatalities out on the road. Like, this is just, it's just outrageous. And I'm looking at people drive, and even in like weather, like the rain, like we've had some severe rainstorms lately, and people are flying in the rain, and people in pickup trucks are flying in the rain. And I'm looking and I'm like, man, this stuff is just, these people just don't really understand, man. Every 3 times a week at least, we have highway shutdown accidents. I don't know if y'all are paying attention where you all live, but that's what's going on here where I live, right? And there's always traffic. Like, I live in Southwest Ohio. We've not, I'm from here, born and bred. We've never had this much traffic and this much saturation of people. So that impacts logistics. Also, we have a lot of these people who are illegal immigrants who are entering into the realm of logistics. You see what I'm saying? So we have a lot of them who are entering in, they're becoming brokers. They're also, running freight. They have drivers. They're doing, but if you're a broker and you're responsible for your drivers, and you have, your kinfolk here and blah, 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 then you can kind of, you can wiggle and manipulate the system, if you will. It's not the best practice and it's not a good idea, but people do it. Also, you have freight that's being run for pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, I get customers now who are offering freight at like 50 cents a mile. And there are people who are taking these 50 cent per mile runs. Well, my rate might be $1.50. Like, my baseline might be $1.50. You understand what I'm saying? So if my baseline is $1.50, and you got people who are willing to take 50 cent per mile, like 50 cent is gonna, if I take 50 cents, I'm gonna be operating in a deficit. Like, I'm gonna take a loss on that. You know what I mean? Depending on the load, depending on how far it goes, depending on there's a good chance that I'll take a loss on that. So I can't, like, my operation, based on my operation, I cannot take 50 cent per load on most loads, like, or 50 cent a mile on most loads. I cannot do that. You feel me? But there are people who can do that, and they can do it in order to, maybe build a rapport or a reputation with certain customers so that they can get that work. They do it because they've been allotted a certain amount of grant funding when they came over here. So, they're taking jobs, and they don't necessarily they don't have to have as much money because they also have another pot of money that was awarded to them from, U.S. taxpayers, the U.S. taxpaying citizens. And so they're here and they're actually funding companies on the dimes of U.S. taxpaying citizens. You feel me? And you know, based on these programs for illegal immigrants and whatnot. And so one thing I'm really serious about this year is, and this with this campaign, and I'm not finna play no games with you. I'm not finna hold my tongue. Is this crisis has to be addressed, because right now we're dealing with a crisis situation. You feel me? AB says, meanwhile, vets are in the street. You see what I'm saying? So so that's one thing, and that's all. That's all. You know, I'm a say, yeah, Tay Tay, I'm fine. I'm all right. Thank you. But yeah, so it's a lot of, so really I'm really focusing on the politics, and I'm going to be looking at which candidates are going to be able to meet my needs politically, the needs of, you know, my operation, the needs of my tribe, the needs of the things that we have going on, or whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm not interested. If you coming to me and you talking about Donald Trump is a racist, I'm gonna probably kick you in your nuts if you have balls, or I'm gonna probably kick you in your hoo-ha. Like, if you coming to me and that's the level of conversation you having, it's a good chance I'm going to verbally assault you. If you coming to me talking about Democrats, we've always been Democrats, we voting Democrats, yeah, I'm gonna probably verbally assault you. You feel me? If you have no knowledge or no premise of anything other than that, then we're not going to be, you know, having a conversation. If we do have a conversation, I'm gonna verbally assault you, and that goes for everybody, man. That's friends, Romans, countrymen, kinfolk. You understand what I'm talking about? Cousins, aunties, sisters, everybody. You know what I mean? I could have known you longer than, or you could have known me longer than I've known myself. I'm not finna do that with anybody this year. All you quadrennial Democrats, which they haven't been, the quadrennial Democrats they've been real meek and mild this year. They ain't been busting, they ain't been stomping on the concrete too tough, but they still starting to poke their head out. And I'm here to whack you upside your head like the whack-a-mole. It's time for us to get serious, man. And speaking of which, to get serious, let me get right into it though, for real. First of all, let me say this. Man, I think well, I don't think, I know I've fallen out of the good graces of Google and YouTube, you know, overall. Um, I'm starting to, my numbers are starting to drop. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we were closing in on the 10,000, and now we've probably lost about maybe 50 uh subs. Like, people are just unsubbing and so on and so forth, and you know, the numbers are dropping, the views are dropping, the notifications and stuff aren't going out, so on and so forth. So I'm going to ask that we do our part as a community. If you are here and you rock with this content, and you're rocking with what it is that we do, I'm gonna ask that you smash the like button on the least level. You know what I'm saying? Help push. Also, those of you all, if you have people who are of similar mind, of course, you can feel free to go and invite them, share this content, so on and so forth. I'm going to also be more intentional about splicing these things up and making more shorts and pushing the shorts out there. So, excuse me. Please be inclined to follow me via social media if you haven't. Also, come over and join, if you're inclined to, come over and join the Simple Truth Network, so we can continue to have these real conversations and we can connect, because that's the other thing. Because I see the writing on the wall, of course, and when I get, you know, kicked out or whatever you call this, you know what I mean, then you'll know where to find me, and I'll be over on my own stuff, the stuff that we actually own. But salute to that. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this. I was I was I was watching, I forgot what I was, it was an interview with Andre 3000. Salute to Andre 3000. And Andre 3000, you know, he's been not really under fire, but he's kind of been, you know, controversial. He had a new album with and played the flute. A lot of people wasn't feeling it, you know, all of that kind of stuff. You know, they're kind of Andre 3000 is one of the greatest rappers of all time. You feel me? One of the greatest rappers of all time. Um, and people want to see him rap. But his heart tells him that he wants to do something else. You feel me? Yeah. His heart says, man, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, You know, when you are a certain caliber of person, right? You don't necessarily like life is about growth and development and pushing parameters, and you want to, you know, there might be things that you might be interested in and you just suck at. You feel me? And so you want to begin to push those parameters and to try to become better at different things. Like one of the things I want to do, and I've said this and I made a commitment, or I said I was going to do it and I didn't do it. And now I'm mad at myself because I need to work this in, but I want to learn how to play the guitar. I want to learn how to play the acoustic guitar. You feel me? And I purchased a guitar and I started tinkering around with it, but I never did. You know what I mean? Um Boxing and Barbecue said, he said, why the flute? Remind me of those recorders we used in the 3rd grade. Yeah, where we played Hot Cross Buns and Mary Had a Little Lamb. I was a fool on that recorder, bro. I thought I was the motherfucking 8-year-old Najee. You feel me? I was a fool on that recorder, Boxing and Barbecue. I ain't finna hold you, bro. I was a fool. I used to be trying to play that Najee. I'll be on that recorder trying to play that cruise control, bro. I was a fool. My kids got a recorder somewhere. I'm about to get on that recorder. Yeah, I can't wait to get on that recorder, man. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the man wanted to play the flute. Like I guess that's just what he chose. He played several instruments. I think he wanted to pick up the flute and wanted to make a whole album playing the flute. Why not? You know what I mean? I think I wanted to, like I said, I think I wanted to I know I want to play the acoustic guitar. You feel me? And I want to be one of them dudes that Tree said she want to play the electric. You want to do the electric, girl? You got that, but see, you got that Memphis City blues in you. Yeah, you got that Memphis City blues. Maybe I was thinking about the bass too, but the bass is too obvious, right? You know what I'm saying? Big nigga beard bass, that's too obvious. You feel me? Now I want to play that. I want to play that acoustic. You understand what I'm saying? Be About a Farm says that's exactly what it is. Boxing. You talking to my fault. I thought you were talking to me. Tree says she still got her recorder. I want to, damn. Why are they even still in here? This is wild. My fault, y'all. But anyway, so I'm doing I want to do the acoustic guitar, I think. You feel me? I think it'll bring me some peace. And I want to be one of them people that show up with the guitar. You feel me? Like when you see me, I got a guitar strapped across my back. Like when I really get to this bag, let me stop saying that. When I get to my age of retirement, I'm gonna be getting up, like smoking my pipe, drinking my coffee, and playing the guitar. Like that's what I'm on. I'm about to go buy me a guitar today. I got one, but I've been letting my kids play with it. They didn't broke some strings, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna give me a guitar just for myself. I'm gonna get a black one. I'm about to find me a black acoustic guitar today. Today, I'm about to find me a guitar, and then I'm gonna find me some guitar lessons. I'm gonna take guitar lessons. Y'all done messed up. Trees, you done messed up. I'm about to take me some acoustic guitar lessons today, and I'm gonna learn how to. The first song I'm gonna learn is Grandma's Hands of Bill Withers. That's the first, and I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna perform it live with no AI. You understand what I'm saying? Boxing and Barbecue said, I'm not gonna lie, I got buns when I learned how to play the acoustic. I only played 2 songs. You used to play that good, you used to pull out that guitar and play that guitar, man, and manipulate some women. Boy, you ain't shit, man. You ain't shit and your family know it. I don't want to use it for that, bro, but you know, I definitely want to play it. And I think I'd use it and it'd be another way for me to connect with my ancestors for real. But I guess you did some connecting to your damn self. But anyway, so I'm listening to Andre 3000. Come on, man. I'm listening to Andre 3000. Andre 3000 said, and it was so simple what he said, and a lot of people ain't gonna get it, but I got it. And then I got up and I said, I want to make sure that y'all get it. And what he said that the problem was, excuse me, people don't know how big they are. Like, you don't know, and y'all, like, the problem is you don't know how big you are. You feel me? Like, you don't know how big you are. And then there's times, you know, you're gonna look around, and then you'll just realize that you're not who you supposed to be. Like, you feel me? You don't really understand who big you are, how big you are. Like, we just go through life just kind of moving around. And a lot of times you'll lose sight on just how big and how colossal, how powerful you actually are. And then every now and again, you'll have those reminders. And when you have those reminders of just how big you are, like, you literally have to internalize that. And then you have to just remind the world just how big you are. Like, that's as blunt as I can put it. Like, you don't know how big you are. Like, we go through life, you go to work, we've conceded in a lot of areas of our lives, we've conformed in a lot of areas of our lives, and you are bigger than that conformity. Like, you are so much bigger than the space that you've conformed to. And when you realize how big you are, like, it'll scare you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking to you about what I done heard. I'm talking to you about what I know, right? So I've been in these spaces in my life, and I've been sitting there, and I realize the space that I'm in, and I realize, like, man, I'm so much bigger. Like, I'm so much more than this space I'm in. You feel me? And you start thinking and you start recognizing, like, really truly how big you are. And it'll scare you, man. Man, it'll scare you, bro. Like, it'll scare you. And you'll be like, I don't know, man. You'll be sitting there, and it's like, I've had situations before where I've been like I've been presenting before. I've literally been presenting front of the boardroom, and because I'm a boardroom bully. I've been presenting in front of the boardroom, and I'm one of them people. When I get up in that capacity, and I talk, like, people lock into what I'm saying. I'm just one of them. Like, I'm not one of them people. When I start talking, people have sidebar conversations, or, people stop, still texting or whatever the case may be. I'm a person, and it's just a gift. And so when I get up and I start talking, people actually stop and people listen, and they actively listen. You feel me? And so I'm in there, and I had an out of body experience, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm up in here at the whiteboard, and what I'm doing is I'm talking about the integration of the workflow for an integration of a new student system. You know what I mean, for a university. And I was in what's it called? I was in Is it Jamestown? I was in Jamestown, West Virginia. Um, that's where John Brown had the slave revolt, where John Brown had the guns with the slaves and the yistles, and they got busy, and they was out there getting funky like a monkey. That's where I was at. You feel me? I was in Jamestown, West Virginia, at a university, and I'm doing this, you know what I mean, doing my spiel, doing this presentation about the integration, the workflow for the integration of the new student system. Okay, cool. And then I end up looking at myself, still talking, still doing what it is that I'm doing, but I'm up and I'm looking at myself. And I realized just how big I was. I literally realized how big I was, and how I was so much bigger than that space, man. And I scared the shit out of myself. I literally scared the shit out of myself. I wasn't no more good for the rest of the day. You feel me? I wasn't no more good for the rest of the day. And it was that moment I started planning I was starting planning my transition from that contract into what it was I was going to be doing. You feel me? But whatever it was, I knew that it was so much more bigger than that. And the thing that I realized was I had to take the limitations off myself. You feel me? Man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Be about it, farms. You stupid, bro. I literally realized I had to take the limitations off myself. And so when y'all look at me now, and I'm in this space now, and I'm doing this, and then I'm doing that, and then I'm doing this. And a lot of this stuff is just like checking boxes, like the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that'll change the way you watch the clock, written by yours truly, Junior the Truth. This was a book that was a box that was checked. This was a book that I wrote in 2014. I started writing this book. You feel me? In 2014, I started writing this book. And I finished the book. It wasn't until 16-ish is when I actually finished the book. And it was done, and then it sat there. And I didn't release it, like you all know, I didn't release it until 2020. You feel me? I think it was 2020. Shit, it might be 2021. I can't even remember when the damn book was released. Nah, it was 2022. The first print was 2022. But the book, I started in 2014 and it was done in 2016. And I'm talking about edited, everything. It was done. Didn't release it till 2022. Then the planner, but the more of what I'm saying was, I wanted to create this self-help book. I wanted it to be simple. I wanted it to be easy to read. I wanted it to be something. My whole premise behind it was to get it to a point where you can read it and practically apply it within an hour. It's literally a 1 hour book. And you don't understand for it. Like, you got to understand this. I get on here and fire this thing up and I talk for over an hour. You feel me? About a bunch of nothing. I get on here and talk about boxing, barbecue, and booties. You feel me? And I'm sitting here, and it's so like, if you get a book and you writing a book, and this is for people who've never written a book, right? Or no, people have written papers before. My people who have been in college and you've written papers, right? For me, I'm the type of person that if you tell me you need a 10-page essay about X, Y, and Z for me, right? Bet. You understand what I'm saying? That's easy shit, because you can put fluff, you can put bullshit. You understand that the professor is not looking for substance. You feel me? They are looking for quantity, not quality. They're looking for a bunch of bullshit, and they want you to take that fluff and dress the fluff up, make the fluff look good. That's not really difficult at all. So if I took a book and I said, look, I'm gonna write this book however long I need it to be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. The difficult thing for me was I got all this information and I got all these tools and all this stuff that I use with regard to time management and the importance of time management, and these tips and practically applying time management. And I got to take this and I got to put it into a format where a motherfucker can read it in an hour. You understand what I'm saying? I got to take all this information that's in my head swimming around, and I got to conduce it to an hour's worth of reading. You feel me? And it is, and it is 60, what is it? 65 pages. And it's got the nerve to have pictures and shit in it. You feel me? Man, this book is dope. Salute to my brother, Be About It Farms. He said he still used the book to this day. Salute to my brother. Man, this book is dope. But anyway, so it was difficult. It was difficult. JC will tell you, JC's the storyteller. He'll tell you he's an author. Like, imagine that the professor telling you that, all right, this is not going to be 10 pages. You know what I mean? I need you to summarize this in 2 pages. I need you to take this very in-depth, broad and wide concept, and I need you to give me a summary and practical application of this concept in 2 pages. Man, you will drive yourself crazy. Like now you literally have to have a masterful hold of the information. But anyway, the moral of what I'm telling you was that I had to like literally free myself and take the limits off in order to get the book, to get to the point where I could get the book done. And the other thing that I wanted, because I introduced all these tools in the book. The book is available, link is in the description. But I introduced all these tools in the book, and I said, well, I can't make this book and introduce and tell people to use these tools and then not give them the tools. Like that's, you feel me? How's that gonna work? That's stupid. So then I created the personal organizer to actually go with the book, if that makes sense. The limits are getting taken off because I'm starting to realize how big I am. I'm starting to realize that I can't just be limited by, man, go to work, do your job, get up, go home. Go home, get up, go to work, do your job, go home. I can't. Shout out to everybody that works 9 to 5. This is no knock on anybody. But for me, in my capacity and what it was that I was doing, because you might be getting fulfilled with what you do. But for me, I realized that there was so much I was leaving on the table. You feel me? I'm listening to boxing talk and I'm engaged and I'm actively in the boxing community. And I'm looking at the coverage of the sport of boxing. I'm looking at the vilification of black fighters. I'm looking at the false storyliners. Black fighters don't sell. All of the hugest pay-per-view stars in the sport of boxing were black. What do you mean black fighters don't sell? You feel me? I'm looking at all these storylines and I'm looking at Ring Magazine that's owned by Golden Boy. I'm looking at all these publications and I'm like, we got to figure something else out. I had a conversation with the brother QG that I was talking about yesterday, and he has a magazine. He has a magazine based on fashion and hip hop. So I was talking to him. I'm like, man, you really got a magazine? That's dope as fuck. I'm just talking to him one day. And I'm talking to him because I'm doing my work in logistics and I have to go and tender shit at the airport and take stuff off planes at the airport. And the brother actually worked for an airline. And so the brother, and I'm going to talk about him for a second. I'm going to splice this up too so I can share it with him. But the brother's such a hustler. Like he works at the airline, but he's taking flights to go to Miami because he's also an artist. And so he's taking flights to go to Miami to shoot a video. And he's going to LA and he's going to Texas and he's flying and going all over the place and doing these things. He has now was a record label and studio, but he also has a magazine and a clothing line. You feel me? All of this is featured, of course, in his magazine, and all of this comes out when I'm talking to him. And I'm like, bro, how you do your magazine? Blah, 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 blah. And we talk about it. He tell me, give me some game. I'm like, bet. I created the Punch Junkie magazine. You feel me? Based on, because I had to take the limitations off myself, because you have to realize how big you are. Like you really have to realize how big you are. And then that's enough of this. Like, I don't want to just continue going on and on and on and on. But the moral of the story is you have to realize how big you are. And then when you realize how big you are, then you have to realize, then you can assess the way that people treat you and the way that people handle you. And if the way that you're being treated and the way that you're being handled is not conducive to who you are, then you have to make hard decisions. I was in going back to that I had that contract and I was working where I told you I was excuse me, I was at the boardroom and I'm on this, I had a contract, in my company, and I'm working and I'm looking at it, and it goes to the point of when that thought came to me and it dawned on me, and I just started to realize just the importance of being my true and being my authentic self and having to make the tough decisions and having to say, all right, this doesn't line up with who I am and what it is that I'm trying to do. You know, this is cool. This is profitable. That was a huge money opportunity. But I had a situation, and the situation was, I had to travel a lot, and I traveled, and I've shared this with y'all. I traveled. I had a period where I traveled 13 straight weeks, and my travel was basically leave on. Sometimes it was Monday. Most of the time it was Sunday. Leave on Sunday, Sunday to Friday. I'm gone. You feel me? Pick up and I'm gone. And so I had 15 weeks of travel. I had 13 straight weeks, and then I had 15 weeks. So I traveled 13 out the 15 weeks of travel. You understand what I'm saying? And it was a Friday, and I had planned I was about to be home for the next week. I had no travel planned or none of that. I wasn't supposed to go anything. I had did all of this work. I had worked very hard to make sure the customers that were, part of my contract, to make sure that they were where they needed to be. Everything was everything. And there was no, I'm taking meetings. I had a part of the operation worked in India. So I'm having 11 p.m. meetings with people in India. I'm having fucking 4 a.m. meetings with people in India, getting the team together so we can all work, you know what I mean, or whatever, to make sure everything is taking place and everything is getting implemented. So I had a week where, like, I'm all right, I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna be in the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be intentional with my kids and plugging in, you know what I'm saying, doing some things I need to get done around the house, yada, 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 yada. So it was Friday afternoon, and it was like Friday at like it was like 4:25 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. It was Friday afternoon. So when I log out of here at 5 p.m., you feel me? I'm about to be free this whole next week, going into the weekend, blah, 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 blah. I got a call from one of the VPs, and the VP said that we needed to meet and we needed to be in Boca Raton, that we all, the team needed to come together, and we needed to be in Boca Raton on Sunday, Sunday, in order to have like a 6:30 a.m. start time on Monday. You feel me? And when I tell you, I was out of my treehouse, that you gonna tell me on Friday at 4:25 p.m., right at quitting time, that now all these promises I done made, all this shit that I'm supposed to be doing all next week is all out the window. And you telling me that the day after tomorrow, I got to be in Florida. Man, I was out my treehouse. And I realized at that moment that I didn't have control, and ownership is everything. You feel me? And I didn't have the control that I needed that would coincide with what I told you, which was, nigga, I'm colossal. I'm huge. Like, I'm big. I'm so much bigger. You feel me? And when I realized that, man, I was just deflated. And from that moment forward, like, I kicked into overdrive. Now, all of this, the epiphany that I had in the boardroom and that call for that flight was all in the same week. You understand what I'm talking? Well, yeah, it was all in the same week. And actually, but anyway, so yeah, it was all in the same week. And so that kicked me into overdrive. You feel me? And all I'm saying to you, though, is you have to, and this is just my story and my example is just a microcosm. It might be something in your personal life. You feel me? It might be in your relationships with your friends or your family. It might be your marriage. It might be, you know what I'm saying, you and your relationship with your best friends. A lot of y'all, when you really look at it and you realize and you look at your friends, you'll realize that you don't really have a lot of friends. You understand? Like, I probably have 3 friends in real life. Like, you don't have a lot of friends. You got people that, have been around. You got people that maybe y'all were friends at one period of time or another. You got people that, you know what I'm saying, have known you forever, all of that kind of stuff. But for me, when I look at it, I realize, and this is based on my personality, this is based on who I am. I don't have a lot of friends. There are a lot of people that, like me or, you know, or around or, you know, whatever the case may be, but I don't have a lot of friends. And that's because I have to wear that. Like I have to understand just who I am, and how big I am, and how powerful I am, and how difficult it is. It's very difficult to be my friend. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like it's the guys in here, he'll tell you, man, I'm difficult as fuck as a friend. It's difficult to be my friend. It ain't you can't just, oh man, we friends and nah. And that's cool. That's my friend. Nah, it's difficult to be my friend. Man, you gotta be, bro. It takes time, bro. It takes effort. It takes consistency. Like you literally got, man, I'm gonna try you and I'm gonna take you down through there. You understand what I'm saying? And then I'm pulled so thin and I'm so like it's difficult to get me on the phone at times. It's difficult to get me on the phone at times. It's very difficult to be my friend. Yeah. The guy just gave me the spill the other day, like, man, I need to see you, bro. I need to see you. And this is the crazy thing. Hey, the guy, I gotta admit this to you, bro. I was over there by your house yesterday. Man, I was running freight out of Home Depot right there. I was over there so much, bro. I actually went to Menards, bro. I went to Menards, bought some Velcro, and I ate at the teriyaki madness right there, bro. And I'm so zoop. It didn't even dawn on me to take my dumb ass around to your house, bro. I could have came around to your house and sat and ate in your driveway. It didn't even dawn on me. I was right there at your crib. Yeah, it's hard as fuck. It's hard as fuck. He said, but don't let me answer the phone. Bro, go on. You don't be answering the phone either, bro. You be in the gym, all types of shit, man. Go on with that bullshit. But anyway, man, you gotta realize how big you are. And when you realize how big you are, you gotta accept it. You gotta accept it. And then you gotta like literally campaign on that, man. You gotta campaign on just how big you are. Man, I got to slide. The market didn't open. I got my safety audit tomorrow, man. So I gotta go and do my safety audit in the morning. So I'm not gonna be doing no shows and nothing. I'm gonna give y'all some more boxing talk though, because that boxing talk felt good. And the guy told me I'm one of the best to do it. So I gotta get to it like lighter fluid. But salute to the family, man. I really truly genuinely appreciate y'all. Bro, I was over there like 2 hours yesterday, bro. And I owe you an apology for real. I'm gonna call you, bro. I owe you an apology because it never dawned on me to go to your house, bro. I could have came over there and sat down and ate some teriyaki. I need to see truth anyway. Hey, man, salute to y'all. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, man, none whatsoever, man. Hey, man, realize how big you are, man. Salute to everybody that hung in there, too, man. I know I got long-winded and I talked about a whole bunch of nothing, but I want y'all to really, really understand how powerful you are. And if you understand how really powerful you are and how big, you are really a big deal. You are really a big deal. And when you realize that, man, and you also can come to the conclusion that it's time to stop letting people play with you. It's time to stop letting people play with you. Hey, salute to y'all. Hey, man, y'all go get that book. Fuck the dumb shit. That's the other thing I don't be doing. Y'all go get that book. If you ain't got the Simple Truth Minute Manual, go get the book. You feel me? If you ain't got the planner, go get the planner. If you need me to send you. I got sets here at the house. If you need me to send you a set, holla at me, man. Holla at me, man. Pull up on me, man. You feel me? But salute to y'all. Y'all go get that book. This is Junior Truth signing off, man. Giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind. Be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Salute to everybody. Street team, brand ambassadors. Salute to everybody. JC the Storyteller said, I got the book. Yeah, you ain't got the planner though, brother. You ain't got the new installment of the planner though, brother. Tree said, I got mine, but yeah, you don't have a new installment of the planner, Trees, but Trees is looking for a digital one. She said she need a digital. Yeah, she said she need it ain't the planner is not for the year, it's 6 months. And the other 6 months just started. You feel me? But I got one for you though, Trees. You gotta send me your you send me your address and I'll send it to you. Trees be sponsoring brothers at the Black Gent. She be buying products for you nappy beard niggas. Hey, man, and y'all don't even be saying thank you. Salute to Treese. Treese, I got you, though. I'll have it for you by the time it'll be at your house when you get back to Mexico. Bring it on a knife. I got you. I'm going to have a table down there. I got you, bro. Salute to y'all, though, man. I got to go. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. You have absolutely no idea. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Black, yeah. Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.